Your website should act as the online hub for your business. It should be building credibility and generating customers. In this video, I'm sharing the 4 things that will drastically improve your website in 2024. Hey business owners, I'm Brad Ball, your host of the Grind and Grow Marketing Show, and today we are talking about the 4 things that will drastically improve your website in 2024. And stay to the end where I share with you a test that you can run that is proven to bring you in more customers through your website. Alright, so the first thing we're going to talk about today is your header statement. In the top hero section of your website, your header statement or your title needs to say what you do. It's the value proposition on your website. And a value proposition is a simple statement that states why a customer should buy your product or service. For example, Nike's is provide athletes with products, services, and experiences that they need to reach their goals. When it comes to this header statement, it's better to be clear than it is to be clever. People always have a tendency to get cute, like having a welcome message or your journey starts here. My recommendation is to get right to the point. For example, ours is attract and convert your ideal customer with custom website solutions and digital marketing strategies. For example, let's say you're an interview coach. A possible header statement could be, show them you're the best candidate for the job. Ace your job interview with knowledge and competence. Or let's say you're a wedding planner. Have the wedding your guest will rave about for years to come. So what we're doing here is answering what you offer and how it will make my life better, or how will they benefit. Alright, number 2 is your call to action. Tell your visitors exactly what action you want them to take. This call to action needs to be in your header section, and it needs to be very clear on what action you want them to take. For example, a free strategy call, book an online appointment, call us today, enroll to get instant access. Avoid general call to actions like contact us, click here, submit. You want to be very specific. This call to action should also be a button in your hero section. So it should be included in your main navigation, specifically in the top right of your navigation. When someone is scanning your site, they are typically scanning in a Z pattern, from the top left over to the top right, down to the bottom left, and over to the bottom right. You also want to include this call to action throughout your homepage and also in your footer. Alright, number 3 is social proof. It is super important to be building credibility on your website. And some of the best ways to do that is to use things like testimonials, case studies, stats, accreditations, people you've worked with, and even places you've been featured. Your website should always be working on building trust and credibility with your potential customers. And you want to place this social proof in sections throughout your website. I always recommend putting social proof next to your submit forms. And number 4 is having a lead magnet or backup call to action. Not everyone on your site is ready to take action right now. In fact, 90% of initial website visitors are not ready to take action. So you need to provide them with a secondary call to action or a backup call to action. Something like a lead magnet, something that's going to provide value in exchange for an email address. That way, if they aren't ready to take action on your main call to action, without the secondary call to action, then visitors will just leave without taking action. At least this gives them an opportunity to get on your email list and allow you to keep the conversation going for when they are ready to buy. Alright, and now to this test that you can run on your website. So have someone that is not familiar with your business or your website. I like to go to a coffee shop and ask a stranger to do this for me in exchange for a coffee. I promise it'll be money well spent. So don't tell them anything about your business or your website. Tell them that you want help with running a test and it will only take about 5 minutes or so. You're going to have them look at your homepage and you're going to give them 7 seconds to look at it. They can scroll and they can do whatever. They just have 7 seconds. Once that 7 seconds is up, you're going to close the browser. Then they should be able to answer these 3 questions. What do you do? How it will make their life better? And what action do you want them to take? If they can't answer these 3 questions, then you have some work to do. Alright, that is my 4 things that will drastically improve your website for 2024. Let me know in the comments which ones you are implementing, and we'll see you in the next video.